Okay, today is July 19th. It's been quite a while since I did a video. Made a fair amount of progress. Kind of go over some of it, document some of it here. So as you can see, the subframe is back. Spent a lot of time cleaning up any dings and dents, getting it blasted, bring it over to the powder coaters, bring it back here, reassemble it, put together most of the front suspension. Still waiting on some new pads and rotors to be here. Be here soon, any day. It's not really holding me up, but you can see I'm putting line locks here at both wheels rather than one for both. It's kind of a cleaner installation, I think. But it's pretty much stock. You know, as I mentioned before, no tubular control arms. All that's gonna maybe be upgraded one day, brake calipers, all that. It's kind of a winter project, but you can see I've been replacing almost all the nuts and bolts. I've been getting a lot of it from Gardner Westcott, all the chrome stuff, and even the castle nuts and things like that. Chrome, probably don't need to do that necessarily, but you know, a lot of things powder coated. Put the shims back in the way they were, so it should get me close enough to get to the alignment shop. But so I've got the idler arm in. Sent out the steering box because I wanted to see about changing the steering effort. It's a 12 to 7 to 1 box, 12.7 to 1. But I want to see if I could change some of the effort, change the diameter of the rod in there. But you know, I've got the shocks in, stainless steel braided hose lines. Kind of going with a red accent on a lot of this stuff. You know, didn't need all the red stuff, but it's a good kind of theme going throughout it. So, and let's go take a look at the engine. So here's the engine. This is as far as I'm going to disassemble it, as I think I mentioned before. So I've taken off the rear plate, taken out the barbell restrictor, and for those of you that have been following, here's the cylinder that had all the gunk in it. It cleaned up reasonably well, enough where I'm okay putting it back together, but also, as I said before, keeping it bone stock. I'd like to maybe start changing some stuff, changing the cam and everything, but then when I do, you know, I talk about changing the pistons, and I'm already spending enough money on it, so. But cleaned up fairly well. Getting ready to reassemble it here. Got the freeze plugs out. Gonna put some new ones in. And here's the freeze plugs. Here's my little toaster oven. I've got a little powder coater thing from Eastwood. Been powder coating all my small parts myself. Saves a lot of money. It's kind of fun. It's a new skill to learn. So here's the heads. You can see all the valves. Here's the one. There was some pitting on it, but again, not too bad. I've lapped all the valves. Some lapping compound. Taken everything pretty much apart. Chased all the holes. Got the valve springs out. All the keepers. Going to put those back together. Clean those up a little bit. Yep, everything's pretty clean, ready to go back together. As I said, I've put new seals in the front timing cover. I put one in the rear as well. Kind of redid the valley pan here, cleaned it up. You know, a lot of that's going to be covered. You're not going to see that, but you know, got new cylinder head bolts. Holley oil pan ready to go back in. Plugs, gaskets, new gaskets. But that's it for now. I'll do another video to update probably when I get the engine back together and get it put in a subframe. I'll probably do another video.